I paid a visit to my friend George Lucas out in Marin County. I always liked George. Smart guy. You know, kindred spirit. A few years earlier, I developed some software to help him pre-visualize Sy Snoodle's lips for Revenge of the Jedi. That was the working title for Return of the Jedi. I know, must sound weird to you. To me, Return of the Jedi sounds weird, because Revenge of the Jedi was the first one I'd heard. Anyway, long story short, George owed me a favor. I spent a good hour and 12 minutes telling him my story, and George, being such a sweet guy, we listened to the whole thing.
And then Scully just fired me. Can you believe that shit?
Well, it sounds like you're in the middle of a hero's journey.
What is a hero's journey?
Well, it's a classic motif. We used it for Hope, Empire, Return, Raiders 1 and 2. Essentially, a man is called to adventure, and he seeks the help of a mentor. He goes through many trials, temptations. He dies, and is reborn. And after he atones, he can return home.
So what part of the journey do you think I'm on?
Well, if I had to guess, the death. But it could be the rebirth. That's entirely up to you.
Well, it's funny you say that, George. That's kind of why I'm here. You see, I saw this in my garage the other day. Yes, just a lamp, I know. But it got me to thinking. Imagine a movie made entirely by computers. Like a cartoon, but not like Snow White, where you have to hand draw every little dwarf. Right. Instead, the computer does the animating with absolute precision. And the image is so clear, so stunning, that people will line up to see anything that's animated by a computer, even a little old lamp.
Your idea has potential, Steve, but one question, why do you need me?
Well, George, everybody knows that you have the best computer division of any production company in town. I mean, I saw that Medieval Knight in Young Sherlock Holmes, and it knocked my socks off.
So, you saw Young Sherlock Holmes?
George, I saw it twice.
I'm in.
Right. You will not regret this.
I better not. Just talk to my secretary, and we'll set up a meeting at the ranch.
All right, by the way, I've been dying to ask you, what are all these drawings?
Oh, you wouldn't be interested. It's just some Star Wars stuff.
No, I'm very interested.
If you must know, I've been outlining some concepts for prequels to the original trilogy.
Huh. A prequel?
Yes, like a sequel, but the events take place before the original movies. For instance, this is a concept of Darth Maul. He's a Dark Lord of the Sith who goes to battle with Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn?
Yes, he's a powerful Jedi who becomes young Anakin's
mentor.
Wait,
young Anakin.
Right, remember, these are events that take place...
before the original trilogy, yes, of course.
Now you're catching on. So Qui-Gon takes young Anakin here as a Padawan learner. He teaches him the secrets behind the Force.
And what exactly is that, George?
Midichlorians. Microscopic organisms that live inside the cells of every living thing. If you have enough in your blood, you can possess the Force, you see. And Anakin here, he has more than any other Jedi. 20,000 per cell. More than Master Yoda.
How do you know if you have midichlorians?
They continually speak to us, whispering the will of the Force. When you learn to quiet your mind, you will hear them speaking to you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some concepts to approve. It's approved.
If I was going